Hello, and welcome. Now, you might be wondering, why such a weird opening to part 1? Well, the reason for that is because I've already done about 9 episodes, 9 hour-long episodes of this playthrough already, and I wasn't satisfied with any of them in the slightest. And the reason for that is because I was really just kind of playing the game. I wasn't role-playing. I was just playing, and I feel like that was part of the problem. Because, like, when I'm playing, it was like, just straight, dead silence, no commentary, no nothing. And I feel like that's, like, a larger symptom of this game in general. And it's because the way Oblivion isn't the same... isn't the same as Skyrim or even Morrowind, for instance. Like, there's really nothing to your character. Like, nothing. Your character is non-existent. Your character is whatever you want them to be, right? Oblivion is really just a game you play. Whereas, like, Skyrim, like, for as little roleplay option as there is roleplay option. Your character is a character. He has dialogue lines. Where in, like, Morrowind, right, your character is informed based off of the choices you make, the questions you ask, and whatnot. Even though it's topic-based, much like Oblivion is, but the topics come up more dynamically throughout actual dialogue. But regardless, right, this is... a very difficult game to do the playthrough that I want to do with, right? Now, to be fair, the Skyrim playthrough no longer exists, right, ever since the channel got nuked, the original channel. So, I don't really have any point of reference for how basically what I'm talking about, but the roleplay that I intended, right, did not get translated well in the initial run-through of this playthrough. So I'm scrapping it entirely and just starting from scratch because I'm not happy with what I ended up with, and I'd like to just start over. So I've completely remade my character. He looks about pretty much the same as he did. There might be some slight differences, but nothing that you're really going to notice. And I kind of just want a flat do-over. I want a flat do-over with a proper introduction to the character. So that's what you're getting. Because I didn't even say his name in the original playthrough. Not once did I say his name or establish anything about this character, which is kind of a problem if I'm going to be role-playing a character, right? With all the other playthroughs I've done on the channel so far, I've done a fairly decent job of role-playing those characters, but this time, I didn't. I just... And like I said, it's because there's not much to really role-play, right? You just get topics. That's it. So you just kind of have to intuit things for yourself. But this is our character, right? This guy right here. This is our guy. Antares Varen. Varen will be a recurring name throughout all of my Elder Scrolls playthroughs. Just keep that in mind. But in this instance, this particular Varen happens to be in prison like you would be in any other Elder Scrolls game, but the circumstances of his imprisonment are questionable. As it stands with Oblivion, you never find out why your character is in prison, only that you are in prison, and that apparently it happens to have been recent on account of what the Dark Elf will tell us. But based off of the inclinations of the character, which happens to be the case in just about every one of these games, but we're going to roll with it here, I want to say that Antares is a thief, right? Now that we can establish a little bit of an extra bit of role-playing, right? We can establish that, one, Nibonese, so comes from the Heartlands, isn't a hill guy, so he's established from cities, But maybe he's just down on his luck. Maybe he got too much in debt, couldn't pay it off, and resorted to thievery as a result to try and pay off those debts. Didn't work out. Gets thrown in jail. And now we're in prison. And honestly, that's all we've really got going for us. That's it. Antares wasn't some, crazy skilled combatant. Obviously, he's trained, relatively, right? He can swing a sword, he's got armor. But that's about all he's got going for him. He doesn't really have a whole lot up his sleeve. So, with that, let's, I guess, just get right into it. There's not really much else to say. Thief. That's it.
Oh, look. An Imperial in the Imperial prison. I guess they don't play favorites, huh? Your own kinsmen think you're a piece of human trash. How sad. I bet the guards give you special treatment before the end. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Imperial. You're going to die. Imperial criminal scum like you give the Empire a bad name, you see. You're an embarrassment. Best if you just disappear. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons. They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern you,
Looks
prisoner.
like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
So I do think it's funny that they say we can't close this from this side, so let's leave it open. But also at the same time, that'll come in handy for us much later down the line.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Protect yourself.
The captain's down.
Do they actually expect me to just fistfight these guys?
Are you all right,
Oh
sir?
no, that's right.
We're
She
clear.
dies almost instantly.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
That's right. That's where I get all the good stuff.
Oh. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Well, damn. Ooh, rats! That's right. How do I equip weapons again? It's been like 2 months. Oh my lord. How do I... No, that's not what I meant. How do I favorite a weapon again? I keep pressing B like that's the actual menu because I'm used to the real game. How do I? Let's show details. Oh, that's cool. That didn't used to be a thing. Oh wow, look at that. Huh. You can actually spin around the item and look at it. That's kind of neat. Not like you can't just look at it here, but you know what I mean. I'm genuinely having trouble because I don't remember how to do this. Oh, there we go. Well, we're not going to shortcut that because we're not going to have it for much longer, but I will shortcut the short sword. Shield. Skeleton with a bunch of garbage on him. A bunch of arrows. Torches that we'll definitely need. Lockpicking is easy, guys. It's not that hard. Let's put on that gear, though, shall we? And if I do remember correctly, there's like a couple of hidden treats. I could be mistaken. Yeah, because I know, like, that crate is deceiving, because most small crates in the game contain, like, literal garbage, but these boxes actually have some pretty decent stuff in them, all things considered, right? Like, it gives you a dagger, a club, you know. Stuff that you'll actually end up using, but... Yeah, this gives you a couple of, keys and whatnot right off the bat. A couple of potions that I'm not going to use. They're just going to keep dumping items on us, which is good. That's a good thing. I'm not going to stock up on all this rusty junk, but I can heal. That's right. I gotta remember I'm playing Oblivion. What the? What the heck? These rats aren't hostile? Ooh. Weird. That's quite odd. I don't remember the hats. I don't remember the rats ever not being hostile. Also, that's curious. I don't remember if this was ever a thing either. Alright, you damn things. Get off me. My athletics are shooting up. All my skills are just blowing through the roof right now. And I often forget... Wow. I often forget how, ooh, helmet, thank you. Yes, better shield, thank you. And there goes my train of thought. I often forget how, janky this version of Oblivion feels. Right? Because, like, you see what I'm doing here, this, all of this. Look at how much longer it takes me to raise my shield after a swing. And that's with holding down left trigger immediately as the animation to swing is playing. Back in the day, in regular Oblivion, that would be snappy. It would be instantaneous. In this one, however, it is not. Which is honestly kind of disappointing. Because, I cheesed a lot when I played Oblivion back in the day. It was a lot of quick blocks and whatnot, and this, boy, does that not feel good in the slightest. It feels really bad, actually. And we're gonna rep some pants. There we go. And I could swear there were gauntlets, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I missed them. Whoops. Hopefully not. There's this barrel back here. It's just full of ale. That's your first barrel that is a real barrel, where it's like, yeah, there's... Typically, you're not going to find anything of value in these barrels. It's just how it goes. Good lockpicks early on. We're not taking any potions of sorcery. I don't need that crap. Oh, I missed. I've lost track of the rat. It's so tiny I can't see it. Alright. Alright, and that's how you bring that stuff up. Okay. Everything's just a little different in this version of the game. In a way that I'm not quite used to yet. A goblin hasn't seen me yet. You felt that, though. So one of the things... Well, I will take that. I think we'll need that. Ooh, delicious rat meat. Wow, that was embarrassing. Oh, yeah, he's a fast one. Oh, was that a headshot? Bear pelt worth 30, but it weighs 8. I'm just not even gonna... well, yeah, we'll hold on to it. He tripped his own trap, which is quite funny. Does that texture look like... I don't know, a little extra muddy to you? Might just be me. I don't know. Something looks a little funky with that. Not seeing any more. I see more dead rats, but I don't see any more goblins. Wow. Just ignore all of those. We're making just as many lockpicks back as we would have otherwise. Regular iron dagger? Oh boy, it's worth 6 gold. So valuable. Oh. Oh, he got crushed. Ooh. Iron axe. Did he have a... No, he had a rusty bow, okay. Lockpicking's so easy, man. I don't know why people say it's so difficult. Alright, this is a big room here. And they saw me instantly. But it was just the one guy. Ooh. Ooh. Where is he? I don't see him. He's in here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Oh, you're kidding. Here we go. Is there still more? Oh, it's the rats. We'll just shoot them. Surprised those counted as sneak attacks. Although... Oh! The shaman, right. That guy looks crazy! Whoa! Lot ruby, give me that. I'll take your shaft. I mean, staff. One repair hammer. Finally. Goodness. It's like the only thing to be really digging in crates and containers for is repair hammers, because you're gonna need them. Yeah, there's nothing really in here, aside from dead rats. Yeah, I forgot, you gotta be jumping everywhere, too. You gotta maximize those gains. Okay, this is where I came from. Where is the way out? Oh, almost missed this. Whoa, 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 what is happening? Whoa! What the... The goblin was like exploding or something. Yeah, the cloth physics on the goblin, I think. How do you pick up now? How do you move? Okay, you hold A. back in the day, the left bumper was dedicated to picking up items and objects. At least I think it was. I remember it being. Because the, this wheel used to be D-pad specific. Now the D-pad is just, quick mapped to get to certain, you know, menus, which is cool, but, not how I would have done it. I much prefer the original hotkey system, because I could still move around and do it. I haven't tested it yet, but, nope, you can't. You can't move around and do it anymore. You'd have to be really quick with it, which is, not as cool.
Find a defensible spot. Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those battles?
Here they come
We
again!
need to get the Emperor out of here.
Down!
For the
Watch your
Emperor!
back, boys! Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I don't know, I don't think about it. I'm not on good terms with the gods.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Okay, so we get to pick again. So I know that de facto the Lord is just better now. A bunch of these actually changed, and in some ways better, some ways worse. I'm pretty sure I picked the Lord last time too, because it's just better than it was. Because usually these things have, like, in some cases they have a trade-off, or in some cases they're just flat bonuses, right? Like the warrior is strength and endurance, which is nice. Mage is magicka. Thief is agility, luck, and speed by 10 points, which is also really, really nice. But it's, yeah, Moonshadow is neat. Invisibility once per day. Magicka, but weakness to magic, which is a nice little trade-off, right? So it's like, okay, you get more magicka, but you're infinitely weaker to magic. Then we got the Steed, which is just movement speed by 20 points, but why get that when you can have this one? We got agility, speed, and luck all together at once, which is just great. The Tower got a big buff, where before it was just opens locks of average difficulty. That was it. Now it reflects 5% of all incoming damage, which is like a new power. So that's cool. This one I picked on my very first playthrough of the game back in the day, and it screwed me because it was Magicka regeneration is halted is what killed me, because I was constantly low on health, never had enough potions. Oh, it was crazy. Ritual. I think they added something to this as well. Yeah, I think Mara's gift is new to this. I think. Or no, I think Blessed Word is new. Forces the undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds, which is basically, it's just turn undead. Willpower and endurance is also quite nice. Lover's Kiss is the same as it was before. And the Serpent, which is also, it's a very interesting role-playing decision to be under the serpent, because the serpent, typically those born under the serpent are ill omens in a way. And as you can see, the power that this has a massive trade-off, which is 3 points of damage for 20 seconds. Which in total is like 600 points of damage, which could easily kill something. It also cures poison, dispels 90 points, and damage fatigue 100 points to the caster. Which is like a weird, like, backhanded, slap. It's kind of odd. But I think we're gonna stick with the Lord just because it's just good to have. The Lord is just solid all around.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the Lord shall prove a faithful patron in your quest for glory.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Tell me about the blades.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
And tell me about the Emperor.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Right.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Where is the torch? It's in, like, miscellaneous, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Oh, my lord. What's the button? There we go. Can I equip it? Jeez. There we go. Except it's not equipped. Why? Oh, that's right. Because I have to... Oh my goodness. Because I have to, unequip the shield. Yeah.
This one's mine!
Prisoner, help the Emperor!
Die, damn you!
The Emperor's in danger!
Not much farther.
This one's
Prisoner,
mine!
help the Emperor! My blood for the Emperor!
I'm just warming up, you pathetic!
Almost swung on him.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. goes through to the sewers.
I do kind of hate that there's no in-between walking and
Damn
running.
it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. You thought we'd go for
Watch your
the
back,
Emperor!
boys. Yeah! I'm supposed to be impressed. Why won't you stop?
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up the coloss of the Spartans. The Amulet of Kings will
This
be
guy's like a
mine.
boss fight now.
Oblivion,
You thought your secret...
No. Talos, save us. We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every Septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced archer. Am I right?
No. So, if I really boil it down, the closest thing would be like a knight or a warrior, perhaps, but one of the biggest issues with this new version of the game is that choose your specialization. All 7 skills of your specialization receive an initial +5 level bonus and increase more rapidly. Right, so combat specialization. And then 2 favored attributes that will receive a +5 bonus, right? So strength and whatever else I intend. And they changed how some of these things move, right? Or how they function. So strength is just straight up damage and carry weight and then increasing max health, right? Which is just like really good altogether. Intelligence is just magicka, max magicka. Willpower is regeneration of magicka plus increasing fatigue. Agility affects damage with daggers, short swords, and bows, and slightly increases your fatigue and how quickly you regenerate fatigue, which makes strength and agility, really, for any combat person, super duper valuable. Speed is literally just how fast you move, is what it is. Endurance is max health, greatly increasing max health, and defines how quickly your health regenerates out of combat, which is new. Health did not used to regenerate in this game, period, unless you had, like, an enchanted item that did that, I think. Before, it would just stay static where it was. Personality affects how much people like you. And then luck affects all of your skills. Has an effect on everything that you do. But we're going to do strength and agility, because that's just too, like, combat, like, come on. Yeah. Easy picks. So, major skills receive an initial plus 20 level bonus and increase much more rapidly. So, obviously, Blade. So, the other thing is that leveling has changed significantly in such a way that, how do I put it? You can't really dirty level anymore like you could in original Oblivion. The leveling system has been significantly streamlined, and you also level up significantly faster because the experience gain between major and minor skills is more or less equaled out. So you no longer have this struggle, like once you hit the 20s, where it's like, man, all of my major skills are already kind of capped out, and I can't really progress all that much anymore, right? Where you kind of hit that soft cap of levels around that, like, 26 or whatever, where it's like, yeah, now you're just kind of chugging along, grinding out skills that take forever to level up, because they're minor skills, they're not in your majors, so then, you're stuck in a long thing. Whereas now, you can easily, like, literally, the last time I played, I had to hit, like, level 10. And I was in only, like, I guess, it was basically like a level an hour almost, not even. Because if we're factoring in just the amount of travel time I did, hitting level 10 within, like, the first day of playing is crazy. Right? For original Oblivion, that's crazy. Right? You shouldn't be doing that. So something's really wrong, right? Like, if you're hitting, like, level 10 and whatnot, like, that early in the game, and I haven't even left the Imperial City, that's a problem. So that was a factor in it as well. So now it's kind of hard to determine, like, hey, what should your major skills be? I don't know. It literally doesn't matter anymore. It genuinely doesn't. It could honestly be anything. Like, I don't even know what I should put the points into, frankly. I guess marksman? Sneak, for sure. Marksman, I guess. I'm not really a blunt weapons guy. Even though, for a majority of my first playthrough, not of this, but on Old Oblivion, I did use maces quite a bit. I used the Mace of Molag Bal pretty consistently, and I used the Mace of the Crusader quite a lot. I don't know, something about the maces in this game just spoke to me in a way that they never did in any other, and I think it was all down to swing speed, which in Oblivion was quite passable. Everything swung really quickly, and in this game, well, we'll get to that when we get to it. I feel like armor is not as useful as it used to be. We'll do block. We'll be doing a lot of blocking. Restoration, for sure, because I'm going to be using that a lot as well. Security? No, we don't really, it's not necessary. Neither is Mercantile, really. Well, because back in the day, Mercantile is a pretty good major to pick, because you're going to be selling things constantly, so why wouldn't you? But they also made it so that Mercantile isn't like as much of a pain to level up as it used to be, so I might just say light and heavy. Because athletics and acrobatics aren't super duper necessary. And we're going to change that. To Hero of Kvatch. And unfortunately our custom class looks like an archer, but it is what it is. I love how you can make the custom class and then just ignore it. It's really funny. Yes.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, I understand.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Thanks.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Can I move him at least? I can move him a little bit. I can kind of like make him look a little bit more graceful in death. Yeah, there we go. Potion of Night Eye, that's crazy. Alright, well. Oh man, and Glenroy just died right here. Dude, that sucks. Poor Glenroy. He really held his position here. Yeah, Boris is just left all alone. That's rough. Like, Boris really has it rough throughout this entire thing. I'm gonna try my best to keep Boris alive for as long as possible. But I don't know. A part of me wants to say if he dies, he dies. But we'll see what we can do. Gates barred from the other side. Right. How the hell did we get out of here? Oh, right. We walk through the way they came. That's right. Let me equip... Yes. Couple of potions. I'll take them. So now we are pretty much on our own from this point on. And I must say, for an initial outing for the character, right? Like, you gotta think about that too, right? We've been thrown in jail, right? I do think it's funny that our character asks, why? Like, why am I in jail? It's like, what do you mean, why are you in jail? You should know why you're in jail. What are you talking about? Oh, boy. But it's just funny that he asks, like, the Emperor, like, hey, why am I in jail? It's like, what do you mean? You should know why you're in jail. This is what a stupid question. Why am I in jail? Oh, I think I hear more rats somewhere. Or I'm just hearing things, I don't know. Oh no, I was right, yep. And then there is one other thing I want to do real quick. And it's something I noticed. Right, so there's enemy combat damage, right, which adjusts the damage done by enemies to the player. And then there's player combat damage. I'm gonna raise that. I'm gonna raise both of these, in fact, for now. We'll see how I regret that later. But I just want to raise it up for now. Also, aim assist is weird. I don't remember that being a thing. That's odd. Have any other settings changed? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, confirm changes, please. I do think it sucks, though, that they got rid of the slider for difficulty. Ooh, a sewer rat. It's different from a regular rat, somehow. Oh, and that's it. We're just out of here. Alright, so we're gonna make a hard save here. Because when we open this door, there you can edit pretty much everything. And real quick, I'm going to edit the identity of my character. Because there's one thing I'm not super duper satisfied with, and it is the hair color is bothering the crap out of me. Because for some reason, it's just so... It's so dark. There we go. That's slightly better. I don't know, it just looks the damn same to me. But I'm gonna say good enough. That's our hero of Kvatch. I don't know why as well. Like something's weird to me with the way the character looks. And I had this problem in OG Oblivion. And now I feel like I'm having the inverse of problem in this Oblivion. And it's that his head looks too damn big. His head looks fucking huge. I don't get it. He's got like tiny feet, man. It's just something weird. Something's just off. And it's bothering me. And it's also bothering me because there's no... I remember in Oblivion, like, you could change the actual size of the head. At least I think you could. And now, that's not an option. Or at least if it was, I didn't see it. Unless... Hold on. Alright, we'll take one more look. Brow, cheeks, chin, face. Is it in face? No. No, because there's no big and small. There's thin and wide and gaunt and round. But I don't see an option for... Unless... Should I just make his head, like, thin? No, because that's just, like, crushing his skull. That's not... It's not solving the problem of his head is huge. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, we're good. All right. Let's actually get out of here. We're finished. Exit the sewers.